Hello, friends, and everyone else that I have not seen in, well, probably over a month or so. I am Dion Mitchell, and I am back. I am so sorry that I have been away from you guys for as long as I have. It has been crazy. I got COVID and everything, which was not fun. And I know we have like a global pandemic and everything going around. But while we're having like total breakdowns with society and everything, I was having a breakdown with my health. Like, I was literally in bed. I was literally coughing my lungs out, sneezing, really congested, throat was sore, nauseous, lightheaded, dizzy, all that good stuff. And among that, too, you probably could tell a little bit with my room. I've been changing the little area around for a little bit of the future for recording and everything. So you probably noticed that in the background and everything. But yeah, that kind of happened. But I missed you guys, and I'm back with another reaction. I do plan to get more involved in everything. And like I always constantly say, if you enjoy my content and everything, please subscribe. Please tell your friends about it. Please like my video. Tell me what you like, what you didn't like, and what you'd like to see in the future. But anyways, though, we are going to react, or I am going to react, I should say, to the Book of Boba Fett, Chapter 3 from Star Wars. What was it? Star Wars Explained. Sorry. Yeah, Star Wars Explained. One of my favorite Star Wars YouTubers. And if you guys did not know, I am a major freak about Star Wars. Like, if I could, I would live in a galaxy far, far away and, like, ditch this whole planet. Especially with this COVID stuff going on. So, thank the Force that I have been healed and I'm feeling a lot better. I'm still not 100%, but I'm a lot better compared to what I was. So, we're all good there. But I got this reaction for you guys. I hope you enjoy. Like, comment, and subscribe. And let's get into it, man. Let's do it. I'm excited. Love that intro. Love that intro.
The third chapter of the Book of Boba Fett is out, so let's run through all the Easter eggs, references, and other Star Wars connections found in the episode.
And before we do, guys, let me make sure that volume is up. There we go. And now that that is up, we can rock and roll. Let's do it.
In the opening shot of Chapter 3, The Streets of Mos Espa, we see a Bomar monk walk by Jabba's palace. Those droids carried the living brains of members of the Bomar Order who believed that isolating themselves from physical sensations would help expand their minds.
What? So it's like little spider things, if I'm thinking of it correctly, in the Star Wars universe that's like carrying hive minds of brains or something. I don't know. Maybe I'm not understanding it correctly, but that sounds pretty cool, guys. That sounds pretty cool.
First seen in Return of the Jedi as R2-D2 and C-3PO entered Jabba's palace.
That is true.
Boba Fett hiring the speeder gang and taking them under his wing harkens back to the way Aurra Sing took him.
Should have a robot arm?
When he
Or a
was young
droid
and
arm?
lost.
That's pretty cool.
The gang resembles the mod subculture of London, which began in the 1950s. The British mods were known for having motor scooters similar to the speeders used by the gang.
That's
the fact that they make droid modifications to themselves might be a play on words as well. In the flashback, we see Boba Fett travel to Mos Eisley to collect the Pike Syndicate's tribute to the Tusken Raiders. There, he witnesses stormtrooper helmets being placed on spikes, a grisly warning that is also seen later in the timeline by Din Djarin in the 5th chapter of The Mandalorian.
That is interesting as well. I think I remember seeing this with my wife, and both of us were looking at this, and I was kind of just like, you know, this actually kind of reminds me of something from the original trilogy, including, like, you know, towards the end with that little celebration with the Jawas and everything after, like, the Battle of Endor, I believe it was. Like, seeing those little pikes, or spear pikes with the heads, or I should say, not the actual heads, you guys know, but the stormtrooper helmets, like, on them and everything. It's pretty gritty. Then I thought those little demon furry things, they're pretty intense, I gotta say. Ugh.
You can also catch Pelimoto and her pit droids walking by in the background.
That's who I thought I saw.
Episodes of The Mandalorian.
Yes.
The Pike boss is voiced by Phil Lamar, who has played several other Star Wars characters, most notably Kit Fisto in the Clone Wars, as well as Bail Organa and Orn Free Taa. The blue and gold of his robes are also at least somewhat similar to another Pike leader, Marg Krim from the Clone Wars. He mentions his superior on Obadiah, that's the homeworld of the Pike people, located just outside the Kessel Run, which is how they've come to control so much of the spice trade in the galaxy. We learn that the swoop gang that attacked Moisture Farmers and Tashi Station is called the Kintan Striders. They have named themselves after one of the pieces on a Dedrick board.
That's actually really, really interesting. But, like, I thought some of this stuff was actually, like, deleted. Correct me if I'm wrong, guys. But I thought some of these were actually deleted from, like, the first episode of Star Wars, episode 4. But back then it was probably just known as Star Wars, I believe. But that's actually pretty interesting. Good on you, Star Wars Explained. Good on you.
Black Chrysanthemum's electric brass knuckles are cool
The
on their
evil
own, but they
Wookiee.
could also be a reference to the comics he appears in. He was given cybernetic augmentations, and his hands are already
that boy
covered in
smack
metal,
now.
so he basically always has brass knuckles. The feast prepared for Boba Fett includes a roast Nuna. That's a
I'd
dish
probably
that
try
pops
it,
up
but
a lot in the Clone Wars animated
doesn't
series,
look appetizing
but it's a nice
on
touch
from,
to
like,
have it appear
the
in live
distance.
action. I also think I see some polystarch like Rey makes from her rations in The Force Awakens. The Hutts decide to leave Tatooine because they don't want a war between the syndicates,
God, those
claiming
guys.
it's bad for business. That reminded me of Dryden Boss also not wanting to mess with the fragile alliance Crimson Dawn held with the Pike Syndicate in Solo, a Star Wars story.
Yep.
The twins offer Boba Fett a Rancor by way of apology. Of
That
course,
was
that
cool.
creature first appeared
That was
in
one of the
Jabba's
best. Hopefully he
palace in
kicks,
Return of
like,
the
butt
Jedi.
with the
The new Rancor's
Rancor.
keeper is played by Danny Trejo, a frequent collaborator
Love
of
it.
Robert Rodriguez,
Love
who
Danny
directed this
Trejo.
episode.
How they
The
make a
keeper
figure, a Black
explains
Series
that
figure. I
Rancors
collect
were once
those.
mounts for the witches of Dathomir. That was absolutely true in Star Wars Legends, first seen in the book The Courtship of Princess Leia. Boba mentions riding beasts 10 times the Rancor's size. That could somehow be a reference to the mythosaurs of Mandalore, but they're supposed to be extinct. Or maybe he's talking about the dinosaur-looking thing he wrote in the holiday special. He asks the keeper to feed the Rancor a
Maybe
full
they're gonna
Ronto
make that
carcass,
canon.
which is
Who
big.
knows?
Those beasts of burden were first seen in the special edition of A New Hope in 1997. The droid that's nearly hit by the passing speeders has similar markings to TC-70, Jabba's protocol droid from the Clone Wars. One of the speeder bikes crashes through a painting of Jabba the Hutt in his palace. It's a recreation of some concept art created by Ralph McQuarrie, although Luke Skywalker has been taken out. The Major Domo speeder nearly hits a droid-piloted rickshaw, a mode of transportation first seen in Attack of the Clones. The chase ends when the Major Domo's speeder crashes into a cart full of Malarun fruit. That food first appeared in the Star Wars Rebels episode Fight or Flight, when Ezra and Zeb were sent into Lothal City to pick some up for Hera.
Did not know
One
that.
of the members of the speeder gang reports to Boba and Finnick from what appears to be the Star Wars version of a public telephone. That reminded me of a similar device from the Star Wars Holiday Special used by Boba
Back
Fett
again with the
to
Holiday
contact
Special.
Darth Vader. And that's everything I caught. I'm sure there's more to be found, so let me know what I missed down in the comments. If you haven't already, please like this video, subscribe to the channel to keep up with all our book.
Alright. That was interesting, guys. I gotta honestly say, I learned a lot of Star Wars facts from this guy. I know quite a bit about Star Wars myself, don't get me wrong, but definitely there's always more to learn, and you gotta keep yourself humble with learning these things. But Star Wars Explained, he's he's been in it for a long, long time, and he always has something new to teach us with Star Wars, especially with these new shows and everything that Disney's been putting out. But I hope you guys enjoyed me doing a little reaction and everything. I know it's been a while, like I said, since I've done it, and I know that I said I was going to go back and deliver more content more frequently on YouTube, and I apologize. Like I said, I've been very sick. I hope you guys understand, and I don't mean to not do much content, but I've just been very sick. But I'm back now. I'm feeling better. Things are going great over here. I got more updates to tell you guys too, not only just about the room and everything that I'm sure you guys see in the background with the boxes, because I know you're just like, there's just a bunch of boxes and everything, Dion, but there's more to it than that. There's more to it. But hope you enjoyed the reaction. Can't wait to do another one for you guys very soon. And like, comment, subscribe. I'm out of here, man. This is Dion Mitchell, and you guys have a great one. Be safe wherever you are in the galaxy, far, far away. And I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.